Fixerbot says.
Welcome. Stream starts in 5 minutes.
Gonna teach you something new. Learning, hacking, exploring. There's so much we can do. Feel the excitement as we dive into uncharted lands. New discoveries await in this digital wonderland. Together we'll unravel the secrets, unlock the code. No limits, no boundaries, no knowledge will explode. Welcome to my stream where the fire of knowledge burns bright. Chat with me, let's
To Succeed
embark on this
says.
journey of
Hi.
delight. From the basics to superpowers, we'll learn and grow in this stream of knowledge. Together we'll grow.
Fixerbot says.
T minus 4 minutes.
To Succeed says. Cool face, cool face.
Welcome to my stream, where knowledge reigns supreme. Calm and collected, I'm about to go live, you know what I mean. Got high expectations, gonna teach you something new. Learning, hacking, exploring. There's so much we can do. Feel the excitement as we dive into uncharted lands. New discoveries await in this digital wonderland. Together we'll unravel the secrets, unlock the code. No limits, no boundaries, no knowledge will explode. Welcome to my stream where the fire of knowledge burns bright. Chat with me, let's embark on this journey of delight. From the basics to superpowers, we'll learn and grow in this stream of knowledge. Together we'll grow.
Fixit says. Fixit 42 wave, Fixit 42 love.
Welcome to my stream, where knowledge reigns supreme. Calm and collected, I'm about to go live, you know what I mean.
Fixerbot says.
Stream about to start. 1 minute left.
Teach you something new. Learning, hacking, exploring. There's so much we can do. Feel the excitement as we dive into uncharted lands. New discoveries await in this digital wonderland. Together we'll unravel the secrets, unlock the code. No limits, no boundaries, no knowledge will explode. Welcome to my stream where the fire of knowledge
welcome in. So, I'm just connecting the VPN here. So, I want to finish this. It's close. We just didn't have time to finish it last time. So, how about spelling the password right? There. So, see that this works. Good. So, we're ready to do the last bit. I thought it was the last bit last time, but I didn't think of there's actually 2 buffer overflows in this one. So we're working on the second one now. I have some hair or something. So, how are you today? Hope you're great. We're doing Brainpan. Reverse engineer Windows executable. Find the buffer overflow and exploit it on the Linux machine. And first, when we connected to use the Windows executable to get a reverse shell there, it was like, this is odd. And if I had read the first script, I realized I would have seen
Abdul
why.
Ahmed says,
At
"Ho, how are you?"
once. Hi, I'm great. How are you? Hope it's a great day. I'll listen to my notes, too. So I'll show you what we saw when we got into the machine. That I just noticed. So when we got into the machine here, the first thing I looked at was the Shexar SH. I was like, SH? That's odd. On a Windows machine, right? Also, we're on C in home pack. It's like, If I had actually read this line, I would have seen wine there at once, right? But I was like, oh, this is a bash script. I just read this bit and then I went looking further. So, but I added this now, but it's pretty obvious, right? Pretty obvious. That was wine. Though I've never used wine, so it was not my first thought that was it. Yeah. So here's where I found wine. And yeah. Did a few more tests. We can run we can't run this, but we can do this. The full path, Linux path to an Linux executable, we can just run it there. Anyway, after that, we connected instead, just normally to Linux, and we found, I have a pause in here, so we found this sudo here, binary. We have, actually here, it is, let's see, sudo l, we found no password on this. I try to run it and we get permission denied. And we see it's an ANSYS directory. So I'm thinking this is a user we need to go become. And when I looked, I was kind of thinking it all the time, really. So we checked suids and we found one here. We downloaded this binary. When I Google on it, I just find this box too. So, then we hopped into Ghidra and we looked at the decompiled code, and it's a very simple program. Our argument is only passed into this validate function, and in here, if it contains an F, it fails. It breaks out of the loop and prints failed and exits. There's no return, so it's a bit odd, and Ghidra thought it was funny too. And also, when we looked at the assembler, we also saw that it's not doing the leave thing, it's doing it manually. Anyway, this is where we end up. At the last step of this loop, while through, if we're at the end of the very string. So this is a length. This is also funny. In the infinite loop, it checks the length of the string. This should be outside. It's odd. Well. I would like to see the original code for this. Anyway, so yeah. There's a str copy here that I'm assuming we will use buffer overflow, and this is where we're at. We're just about to hop into EDB and try and send some data in here. We did try and send it 120 characters, and we got segmentation faults just on the command line of Linux. So we know that it's there, and the 120 was just an easy something over 100. Since we see the buffer, it's copied into here. It copies our input into a buffer of 100 characters. And to overwrite the EIP of this, yeah. So, and if you want more information on this, I think this is the third time we're doing this box. The first time was just a tiny bit start though. So there's much more information there, but just ask any questions if you have questions, and I'll babble more. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, I was gonna add stuff here. So the special thing with this one, compared to the other ones we've done recently, as we've been doing Windows ones, we have not been dealing with SUIDs. And I don't really remember all the details since it was like 3 months ago or something I did that. So I was gonna check my examples a bit. So I haven't saved everything, and some of it might be in like somewhere here. My nose, so itchy. Yeah. So the things to think about is here, and I had added something, and I thought maybe this is a good place to put that. Application, maybe several applications. Yeah, so we had one of those where it was a server, front end and back end. So that's one thing to think about here. But then we have let's add actually the SUIDs, right? So SUIDs, we're gonna add them here. Cause looking through all this, and I split this up recently. It was one document with all of these things in it. It might be some notes anywhere on this. I could search for like buffer overflow SUID. Let's do it. But oh yeah, this is the current one. So I don't remember this one. Let's click it. It might just be random chance that it's so what is this? Yeah, we might be in the right place. We might not be too. Oh, strings. So these are just strings within the file where we found those things. Let's just see if we have anything else. Here's a lin piece. So I wish I could see where the path there really, right? Without having to click it. Here. I think we found it. Hello. Bra input Laban. Jag kommer om en stund sen då. So my kid has a meeting at 15 my time, so it's in 15 minutes. So he asked me, what is 15? Was it 15:30? So now he knows. Right, so if we click something else, we'll see that this is red. And this is a reason, and it isn't actually in my GDB notes. That's why I didn't see it instantly. And I didn't look at it for a bit, so I haven't been using GDB, really. So, all of this is in GDB notes. Then we have a series binary example, and this is also what I was looking for. So both of these are interesting for this one. Overflow 4. Yeah, and here I put the series in, so it found it already. So next time we search for this, which was obviously, it could handle the search very nicely. Buffer overflow skewed. We got the things we wanted, and we didn't get anything else. Let's just check what this was. Yeah, so can you see there's different users here, right? So we have another example. And this is a Seaweed 1, 2, user 2, user 1. So they have just, since they're in the same box, you know, if you're already user 3 or user 2, you can just get that one. And these are THM buffer overflows. Okay. Okay. Didn't really. I was actually looking for the other ones. But that's good. That's very good. So the thing here is, yeah, I remember messing around with this a bit. Let's see if we have my notes here. Right, so first I didn't realize why it didn't work with the debugger. But it's because it can't take permissions in that way, because it would be like, it would have to be run with root permissions, and that would make us have a very nice tool for just getting roots whenever we want and stuff. So we can't just change the code in the program we're debugging and make us root that way. It would have a perfect always root. It stopped and it never really. Yeah, right. I had problems with this, so. Use the number or superstition. Yeah, I had a mess here. Task give us a shellcode, and this is this shellcode disassemble in R2A PDF. String containing the path to bin sh plus random data. Get rid of the extra. Yeah, that's a bit odd to shift it to. Couldn't just like put zeros or whatever. RCX is unpushed onto the stack. Other requirements for this is called execute path. Yeah, so this does not contain any use these permissions thingy. That's what I'm looking for now, because I need to remember how I did this. We don't get the expected shell. Legal instruction. We got some other shell code. So I don't think we got the one we have. Why did we? We checked pod shards. So yeah, this is when I was learning this for the first time, kinda. Functions, ret instruction. Addresser to read the ret instruction. I don't really remember everything, of course. So, these should be in the examples here. In here. There. Yeah, so it's not the buffer overflow crap ones, and buffer overflows. So I'm just gonna check the age of the file. I might have changed it, of course. So it's not extremely recent. At the signals, RTS background, run exit of the prompt. Wait, article. Yeah, so I had a lot of odd stuff here, I think. Let's hop a bit forward. Yes, no. Yeah, phone shellcraft. Yeah, and that's an image. Yeah, here we have the set Linux set reUID, and they're actually using Pwn. We tried. I spent the last bit of stream yesterday trying to get it to work, but I also was fixing my broken apt update that had crashed. Well, actually, it was OBS that crashed in the middle of it and shut the VM down. So we fixed that yesterday, but I didn't manage to get in Callis. A bit odd. I prefer I don't like virtual stuff, virtual environments, and not being able to install it like normally at all. And it seems I have to use those. But maybe we can run Pwn shellcraft though, because it's kind of installed. The thing is, isn't Pwn supposed to be installed with Kali already? Did I mess it up even more yesterday? So Kali Pwn tools. So knock again on the door. Hello. So, helping my kid a bit since he felt a bit stressed about the meeting time. So I woke him up a bit ago. More than half an hour ago, though. So time flies. It really does. Already been streaming for half an hour, so I woken up like an hour ago. Tried at least. That's when I probably got home like 50 minutes ago. From work, let's see here. So I actually wanted the Kali docs here. And it's not popping up very bug tracker. Yeah, this is kind of CTF framework. It's a framework, users here, and Python, and it's very fun, quick exploit. Yeah, it's not added in other words, right? Or is it? 2040, 2024. Is it in there now? Resolved? Yeah, should mean it's in there. 2018. So, as Pontos is available in Kali via Debian upstream. So this is what we're supposed to do. This is not a solution. That's bad. We want it to be available pre-installed, not. This is bad. It's not. Oh, it's possible to install it some other workaround way, so it's in there. Let's just go to Kali's page. And where's the page with all the tools? Here. So oh, what? Oh, so when I was scrolling down. Ah, that's so annoying! Keep the mouse out of the way. This is like a thing I'd report. Let's submit a requested tool. This is really annoying. Yeah, so I've been in here before. That's why I'm logged in. I don't remember what I reported anymore though. It was a bug. We gonna search for something. Where can we search? That wasn't a good link. Filter. So maybe it's a filter here. And there's no clone tools mentioned in this text at least, so we don't have to look manually. Yeah, so I'm annoyed. I'm officially annoyed. But we have a package name. I don't know if I've got the Debian, but I think I added it the other day, but it might have been my other machine. My laptop I did it on. Yeah. Oh, it's still... Oh, we didn't sudo. I'm like, is it still broken? I wrote too many. Yeah, so it's there. So this is what we should have done yesterday. And I could check my sources, but I'm kind of sure I don't have Debian in there. Might have Debian. So where did it get it from? It says... I'm just checking the list first here. So yeah. Kali. It's all Kali. So, make cyclic string is the thing I did yesterday. Okay, that's good. We got a very non-cyclic make cyclic string. Can it import template from string? So yesterday we just got, we don't know what pwn is, so it's installed now. It worked. So this is not what I wanted. I want a non-repeating string, so not just a cyclic string. So let's go to pwn tools. Docs. And I want misc tools. This is where I found cyclic, but I want it to be not only cyclic. Yeah, I think cyclic is supposed to be a non-repeating string. Use pwn non-repeating. So I don't care, this is not our box, so I don't care if I see too much. I want to see their script. Show me scripts. Seriously. Why screenshots? Why not text? It's not even nice colors. Here, pwn import. Process. Remote. Yes, I haven't seen these things yet, but let's start for pwn on the page. And let's check off all these heads. Yeah, cyclic. $8.50. There needs to be other stuff. Okay. So obviously, this is a command line version, but they're still getting some kind of non-repeating in here. B, C, D, E, F, G. And we want it to be, so 8. Let's say we want 3 then. So let's just try running this and see if we have it installed. I was typing in the wrong screen. Yeah, so cyclic exists. So if we do 3, 120. Yeah. So what if we do cyclic H? Can I do that? Yeah. Pwn cyclic, and this is an alias, I'm assuming. As we get this output. Alphabet, length, context. So the function should have the same stuff. And I really see why they would be nicer to do it this way, but let's go check something else out. Beginner guide to pwn. This is what we need. We need the basic stuff. Oh, so they didn't mean the library made this pwn tools is mentioned. From phone import. Yeah, so if we're gonna use this, we're gonna have shorter scripts and not having to do less ourselves. Pluses and minuses is quicker to do exploits, but you have less control, and you need to have phone installed. So far we've only used Python. So all my pip installs the way I usually install it kind of failed. Not with an error message though, just didn't work. Or I had to do pipx to make it. Okay. I need to learn more about the virtual environments and how it actually works in Kali by default. What am I scrolling through? I don't think this is interesting. Import Python. Just putting words, adding words to search. How to deal with redundant. So import. We're using Python. Let's do cyclic too. And then we have the from phone import, and we're in the docs. Here's about cyclic, especially. So cyclic gen. So we create a generator G, and then we get ooh. G equals cyclic gen alphabet and item size, and then we can G find. Yeah. I'm thinking this is we already found. We found with cyclic. I'm not. The annoying thing is that I have the script where I did this on my Windows VM, and I don't want to start it just for this, for getting a Python script up. So that would be stupid. Yeah, so here we have only cyclic. Yeah. Cyclic. Length, alphabet. So just the length. And this is what we tried. And we got only A's. So it repeated only A's. But what we want is actually sequential chunks. Diverging sequences? What's that? Is that what we usually get? Yeah, G find. The generator is exhausted. Cyclic gen. ASCII uppercase N8. Custom alphabet and item size. I just want the same that we get from Metasploit's scripts and also Mona. I just want the same kind of thing, and I think it was easy to get it. So we asked ChatGPT yesterday let's hop back to that. And I'm keeping track of time. I need to leave at 14:50, and I'm gonna make a pause. So let's actually, while this thing is starting ChatGPT, I'm just gonna, sorry for that. Let's studio mode it so I can edit it without you getting on the music and stuff. So this is what I want. Why isn't it doing anything? Whatever. So this screen, I'll be right back, and then that's what I had before, charging pause. I just copied the text last time because I frying some hot dogs. Yeah, that's what I was doing last time. Yesterday, actually. I'm in a short meeting. Well, that's enough, really, right? It already said, be right back, right? So I'm just in a short meeting. 30 min max. So there's no reason to turn off stream and all the things. Still no reaction from ChatGPT. So let's also transform horizontal center. So when we switch to this later, it's kind of centered there. There. So, bad gateway. That's interesting. Well, it also told me my IP address. It told you my IP address. That's very pretty of to do. I guess I'll renew my IP. So, get the necessary brilliant sequence from the generator. So let's see if we can find a better example. Phone tools. Example. Yeah, we really want buffer overflow. And maybe this thing has some good stuff. Use pawn tools, basic and cyclic pattern. Exactly what we want, but we want it in a Python script. Yeah, so now we're doing, this is the thing here. Pawn import star. Okay, context update. Linux, process, send line, cyclic 50. So, what data does it give us? Because the cyclic... so, at least we see the P here. P... Oh. So it can... This looks very cool. Pawn import star. Context update. Architecture and OS. Process. And the path to an executable. And send line. Send input to the program with a new line character \n. Cyclic string with 50 characters. Make the process interactive so you can interact with the process via its terminal. It looks so cool. Spellcraft is what we had in my notes to generate shell code. Yeah, this is so nice, so nice. So where are we? This is probably a university course. But that's nice. So let's hop back. It's from 2019. Where are we? So let's remove that TC too. SS Lab. School of Cybersecurity and Privacy. School of Computer Science. College of Computing. So it's always nice to end up in these things. So this is a home, I am assuming. So where in the world are we? About. We're in Atlanta. So, Balak. I'm mostly looking for a date of the new stuff now. So this is 2019, 2018. I'd like to reassemble this assembly. Integral programmable language inverters. So here's where we can go there. So obviously still active page. So they're finding CVEs continuously here. Well, at least like a year ago. Cool. I think this is the one we were in. And this is the link to that course that we were in. I'll hop back there. We don't have to go back all the way. There's also PDF format, if we would prefer PDF. Though I don't open PDFs automatically. So we'll have to do that. Oh, this could be prettier to read. I don't know. It's downloaded now at least. So, designing operating systems. Cool. Rust OS. Website for labs and also tutorial course website. Oh, this is nice. We can read this later. did I totally derail? Yes. Do I like it? Yes. We're following the trailer to see if find more cool stuff. Let's just click this one, because I think these are the interesting bits. This was a not very functional thing. Okay, what if we do something else? Anything in the middle? Let's read about this one. Covers advanced techniques to exploit Ethernet smart contacts and the DAI. It provides a set of challenges very similar like CTF, every semester like CTF. Explores real-world vulnerabilities. So, this is like cool stuff. What else can we find? So we're still interested in the phone tools, but we found one source of information there that I liked. So, basic buffer overflow exploit in Python with Pwn. So, gdb.debug challenge pause. Attach the debugger to the process so that we can step through. So we can do this within Python. Load a copy of the binary so that we can find it. This is so nice! Very nice, very nice. Yeah, so most definitely. We need to play with this more. But I'd like to relive the real docs, right? The real docs for it. This is, though, the right site, right? I remember this name. And here we have Pwn Tools. Here we have Pwn Tools tutorial to get started with Pwn Tools. So we're really in the right place. We just ended up in one of the files. So if we were to follow this introduction, we will get to know a lot of things of this. And I'm thinking, why not use it, right? The best way to learn something is not to follow a basic tutorial, because that's too slow. But to actually use it, right? So if Pwn works now on my machine, we can use it. We don't have to hop to the start of it, though. Or should we? Yeah. This pause that I'm going to make, I'm thinking... So, how many people are in stream? Let's see. Maybe I'll just pause it, like stop stream, and turn it back on after, because you know why, right? So we 2 people. Yeah, I'm gonna stop streaming, and I'll be back in 30 minutes, approximately. 30-40 minutes. And we'll just go right back to what we were doing. Because this makes it possible for me to restart my router and get a new IP address. So, see you later. And thank you for being here. And I'm not gonna raid because it's not really stop stream, just pause it. So I'll be back. And for YouTube, there'll of course be a new page. So,
Alrighty.
yeah, there'll be a new page to click on page thingy. So bye. See you later. And thanks for being here, Panda too. And what we got yesterday is Flux in the unboxing. So we haven't
Bye-bye.
tested it yet. So we need to do some soldering today too. Bye. Going to set up my kids' meeting.